Happy Wednesday, everyone, and as you can tell by the title of the video, yes, I have played NASCAR 25. I did not record any content, but I did play it, had the controller in my hands, did 3 races, and I'm going to tell you about my experience, and this will be the most important video I make before the game releases on October 14th, or if you have the Gold Edition, on October 11th. And hopefully, my recommendations, advice, experience, and all that good stuff that you guys know me for all those years will help you make a decision on whether you want to pre-order or purchase this game, because I am very convinced and very sure of my thoughts on this game, and I only played it for about 3 races, 4% each, so 45 minutes probably. Yeah, let's before we go any further, before I go into my soliloquy and touch on certain points I want to touch on, we are around 86,000 subscribers, guys. If you please can subscribe. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe because we are 14,000 away from 100,000. I've been dealing with some long COVID symptoms, so that's why I've been going kind of days without uploading, and it's because I'm still dealing with lingering cough and just some long COVID stuff that I can't really do anything about until it runs its course. So that is why I've been taking some long breaks, but as soon as this game is in the pipeline in October, we are uploading every day, probably multiple times a day, and it's going to be a very busy time. So make sure you subscribe for all that content. If you want to go see more gameplay of the game, again, I have reaction videos on Jeff Fabiano's gameplay, but there were also other creators out there that uploaded their own gameplay as well. When they all got together, I think it was like a month or two ago, they all got together and had their experience with iRacing. I played the game yesterday, and so what do I think about this game? My expectations heading into this, into playing this game, were always that it's the first year foundation. I think it's going to be a 7.5 out of 10. That was my honest thoughts. I've been telling you guys it's going to be a good game. I don't think it's going to be great. It's just going to be a solid foundation, and off we go. With that being said, and I want to make sure you guys know, like, yes, I am an employee of NASCAR, but I have absolutely no connection to this game. I am not being paid or incentivized or anything to say nice things or not nice things or whatever about this game. This is all the same as it's been, guys, this entire time. I'm completely honest with you and completely truthful, and I'll give you my honest opinion. With that being said, it took me 2 laps. My first race was at Dover. Hopped in a practice session. I think I was driving as Ryan Blaney in the Cup Series. I went to Dover specifically because I thought Dover is a unique 1-mile racetrack. Obviously the elevation coming out of the corners, I'm gonna be able to get a feel for the physics. I was thinking about that, like what track do I want to go to get a feel for the physics? And the 3 tracks that I picked have that within mind. I go to Dover and I run 2 laps in practice, and I set the controller down, and I thought to myself, damn. Just damn. It's really good, guys. It's really good. The physics in this game, it is a breath of fresh air. It is very, very good. So just to go into more specifics, I was expecting maybe like what kind of feedback would the controller give me in my hands. And I was a little surprised when I didn't really feel any vibration. The vibration levels are pretty low. There are times where you will get haptic feedback or vibrations in the controller, whether you hit another car or hit the wall, stuff like that, you will get that feedback. But I wanted to see, like, will I get that feedback in the middle of the corner if I overdrive it? And not really. However, I don't know how they did this, but you can genuinely feel the car. I could feel when I am pushing and I overdrove the car. I could feel so at Dover, there's multiple ways to drive Dover. You can wrap the bottom, but ideally at Dover, you kind of want to carry speed in, slide up a little bit, like half a lane, pick the throttle back up, and, then arc the car down, try to get that car, come dime in the corner a little bit, drive up off the corner. There was one moment where I tried wrapping the corner, and I carried more mid-corner speed than previous laps, because previous laps I was sliding up the track on purpose, diamonding the corner, getting a run off. I tried running a little bit differently. I tried, carrying speed in the middle of the corner, and I carried too much speed. So what happens? In previous, games, you will either, let's use NASCAR Heat 5, for example, the rear of the car and how it wiggles, right? And it was just really annoying. I carry too much speed in the middle of the corner, and I start sliding. And it's not like it's not like a sudden thing, or like it came out of nowhere. As soon as I felt I was carrying too much speed, I felt it. And the weirdest thing is, I don't have vibration telling me, but I can feel it in my hands. I could see it visually. I could see my car just gradually getting I'm carrying too much speed. I'm leaning on the right rear. I also set the setup to be 25% loose, so I'm leaning on that right rear. And I tried carrying more. I tried driving it up off the corner. Off turn 2, I'm dead sideways. I was able to gather it up, but I was, went down towards the inside wall, didn't hit anything, and went back. And I was like, damn. And it's because the previous laps, I ran a different line, a line that gives my car that snug feeling, where I'm using the right front tire. I carry speed in, but I don't carry speed in the middle. I let the car float in the middle, and I try to drive up off. And you felt that. And the lap times reflected that. And that's when I knew. It literally took my first 2 laps, guys. First 2 to 3 laps in a practice session, I was like, this is really good. And I expected the physics to be good, but I was even surprised at how good. Like, so I'll tell you guys the other 2 tracks I went to. I did Cup at Dover, I did Xfinity at Martinsville, and I did Trucks at Homestead. All 3 different tracks. Short track, Dover's a unique racetrack, and then Homestead is 1.5 miles. And so I just want to continue. I'll talk about each series as I was doing it. I set the AI to 105. So I don't know about all the other creators, but everything I've seen, they've set the AI to like 98, something like that. And first thing, I immediately went to Dover. I set it to 105. I qualified in 25th, okay? And I ran a good lap. I was in last after 6 laps. No joke. You guys know I'm good at these games. I'm not some rookie. I'm not some casual. I'm pretty good at console games. I was last after 6 laps. I qualified 25th. I was last after 6 laps. No shenanigans, no crashes. I got passed, and I was last after 6 laps at Dover on 105 difficulty. If you play this game on default setup and you set it to 105 difficulty, I don't think you're beating them. 105 difficulty is for custom setups. So if you are a setup connoisseur, if you and your friends love to make setups, this game is going to be for you. Because I believe with the custom setups, if you get your card set up correctly, you will be able to challenge the AI at the 105 difficulty. If you run the default setup, which I always run default setup, I either set it 25% loose or this or that, right? I don't really mess with bumps and shocks and rebounds and all the springs and tire pressures and all that stuff, right? I mess with the wedge, I mess with the track bar a little bit, I mess with tire pressures on pit stops, but I'm not going to make a full-blown custom setup. I never have in console games. I always use a friend's setup or go on YouTube and find tutorials. Anyone who wants to upload custom setups on YouTube, I highly recommend you do so. I think a lot of people are going to be looking for custom setups in order to compete with the highest level of AI difficulty. So I got annihilated. Absolutely destroyed in 105 difficulty. On NASCAR 8.5, that is never the case. We've seen it this summer as I've been playing NASCAR 8.5. I can run 5th at Vegas. I can run 10th. Maybe the worst I'll be is like Gateway. I'll be 17th. I got destroyed at Dover on 105. I did not play 105 at Martinsville. I did not play 105 at Homestead. I got humbled, and I turned it down. So I think I set it to 98 at Martinsville and at Homestead. So the AI difficulty, that's something that you guys should know. Customization with the settings. You guys can set this game how you want. So you will see similarity to Heat 5 in terms of being able to customize the AI, impact forces, stability, stuff like that. But it is much further detailed in this game. You can customize it more. It's not just like two options. It's much more. You can really customize the settings how you want. And then I would also say, when you first play this game, do mess around in the driving settings for yourself. If you want to, like, if you are playing with a wheel or a controller, you can customize linearity. You can customize the dampening and dampening effects. You can customize sensitivity. You can customize a lot of things when it comes to the controller and the feeling of the car in the controller and the feeling of the car on the wheel as well. So definitely, when you first play this game, I would say spend half an hour, adjusting it to your liking. I was pretty content with the normal settings. I actually preferred the normal settings in terms of how I drove it, but there are other settings that will make sensitivity higher, make the car react to your inputs a little bit more. And if you prefer that, and if you like that, then definitely go for that. But 100% go into the settings, into the driving settings when you first get this game, and really look into that. What else did I do? The AI. Okay, so I probably should start with this. The three main points of the game that I was looking at in terms of the first year, right? This is the first year. What's the most important part of this game that needs to get correct? Driving is number 1. Graphics are number 2. AI is number 3. Those are my 3. I'm not including career mode. Career mode's its own. Like, that's a game mode. I'm talking about the game. Like, when I'm playing the game. The driving the car. Driving physics, driving graphics, AI. Those are the 3 most important concepts or parts of this game, in my opinion, when I was coming to play it. I just told you about the driving physics. They are so good. The driving physics are really good. It does make sense as to why anyone who has played this game has said, man, it feels really good. They are really good. Are they like iRacing on the sim? No. It's definitely not like that. It is definitely more simcade, but I prefer that. Having it in my hands in the controller, being able to feel the right rear or the right front, depending on how I drive the corner. Do I go into hot into entry? Do I back off a little bit? How much corner speed do I carry in the middle? How aggressive am I coming up off the corner? This is why I tried Martinsville in the Xfinity series, because that tests all those types of things. And I think Martinsville might be my favorite track. I only played 3 tracks, but man, when I was driving that Xfinity car at Martinsville, I was like, oh, this is amazing. I can get into a rhythm. I feel nice and smooth. It's really good, man. It's really, really good. And I'm not trying to overplay it or downplay it. That's my honest opinion. It made me put the controller down and think, like, damn. like I don't want to go back and play NASCAR Heat 5. I actually don't really want to, because now that I've played 25 and I know what it feels like, I don't really want to play NASCAR Heat 5. Like, it is that much better. It's that good. The graphics, the game looks gorgeous. Nothing more to touch on that. It's a good looking game. I didn't really see any bugs graphically. It looks good. So I think there doesn't really need to be any more on that. Night lighting. I did 2 night races because I did Homestead Trucks at night and I did Martinsville Xfinity at night. And it's definitely like dark. The atmosphere is dark, but the track is lit up. The cars are lit up. So it looks definitely very different. There's no like sunset or anything like that. Definitely like a dark looking atmosphere with the track that's lit up. So I think that looks pretty cool. And then the AI. So I was worried about the AI because, like, some of the clips that we saw in some of the trailers, they kind of like all running the same line. I mentioned at Dover how I went to last in 6 laps because they put me 3 wide. They basically did what they wanted with me. They said, you're slow, get the heck out of the way. They were clean. It's not like I got moved out of the way. But at Dover, they were taking me 3 wide. They were just like, get out of here. And again, that was 105 difficulty. So I was way slower than them all. On 105 difficulty also, every couple of laps you might see someone in the field, one or two cars, kind of, they're going so fast that they would scrape the outside wall coming out of turn 4, because they're just hauling mail. So yeah, they annihilated me. When I put the AI on a 98, 99 difficulty and I was able to race them, it is, I would say, it's not the same as NASCAR Heat 5. It is an improved version, which is good. It's the AI, in my opinion. I did again, this is only probably a total of 35 laps, but I had a great battle with Corey Heim at Homestead trying to win that race, and yeah, that was a very good battle. I was not able to test side draft. I went to tracks where side drafting isn't really important, so I don't know about side drafting. I'll be completely honest on that. I never, again, Dover and Martinsville is kind of where I was racing the AI most. And at Homestead, I made a last lap pass on Corey Heim, but I never actually side drafted him. I never got to the quarter panel. I just drove it in really deep in turns 3, and I kind of drove him up the track, and then we were side by side coming to the line. Racing the AI will be fun. They go in multiple different lanes, and they do make mistakes as well. I think I noticed one mistake out of 3 races. It wasn't a crash, but I just noticed, like, I think 2 cars made contact together. Not me, 2 AI. And yeah, so I think I'm pretty sure I saw that. I think it was at Martinsville, I think. I did try wrecking someone, and I tried right rear hooking them, and I think I had the AI stability a little bit too high to where I wasn't able to right rear hook them, but then I got them so sideways that when they entered turn 3, they spun out because they were completely out of whack. So that is in the settings for AI stability. I would set that lower. I think in general they're pretty stable even on like a low setting, so set it lower if you want to be able to bump and run people, kind of move them out of the way if you want to wreck people. I did find on a lower setting at Martinsville, you can bump and run them and they will like move up the track, but they won't let you go. You're able to move them. This was Xfinity Series Martinsville. So the AI, so again, driving really good, graphics good, very good, AI really good. So it's going to be a really good game, guys. That is my honest opinion. I did not enter career mode whatsoever. I wanted to keep myself blind on that. I'd never even clicked into the career mode. I have no idea what it looks like. Sound effects you can adjust. Again, definitely go in the settings. If you purchase this game, go into the settings and mess around in there. Have some fun. Adjust the game to how you want to play it. I think that's very important. It is, in my opinion, should you pre-order this game? Yeah. I'm not a person that pre-orders video games. I always think it's important to like see what it's like on day one. I don't see how this isn't received very well. I kind of know what you guys want. I know what the community wants, and I don't see how there will be negativity towards this game. I really don't. It's very good. The soundtrack is very good. Unfortunately, when I play it at home, I won't be able to listen to the soundtrack that much. It's a really good game, guys. And that's 45 minutes. Where will you guys probably have maybe your complaints? I would say things that, again, iRacing are aware of because this is year 1. So league stuff, like online stuff, right? Not being able to watch your friends in a race or something like that. So I would classify these as quality of life features. If you do have a complaint about this game, it'll probably be about that. Again, I don't know what the career mode's like, so I don't know, but I would say quality of life features because they focus so heavily on the foundation of the game. The foundation of this game is, it's not a 7.5 out of 10, and it's not an 8 out of 10. The foundation of this game is a 9.5 out of 10. It's that, like, I could even maybe say 10 out of 10. I don't really know what I would want changed in the foundation of this game. I'm talking about the foundations, not features. just the actual playing of the game, I'm not really sure what I would want changed. There are still things like the restart zone. The restart zone is not in the game. Caution replays are not in the game. And again, those are those quality of life features that I'm talking about, that anything this is the best way I could explain it. If you guys can think of it like, this isn't in the game, I want it, or this is not in the game, it's a feature that's missing, they know. Literally anything, they know. And they have plans to try and put those things in future iterations. But this game was all about the core, making sure the core was ready so they can focus on those things in the future. It's so good, guys. It's so good. I really can't wait to have my own copy at home to record content for you guys. I stayed away from Daytona. I don't know what plate racing is like. I stayed away from all the things that I will be uploading. Career mode, plate racing. I didn't try a road course, which in hindsight, I'm kind of annoyed I did not try Watkins Glen. I probably should have. I kind of wish I replaced Homestead for Watkins Glen, because I probably should have expected and knew what Homestead would feel like, but I don't know what the road courses feel like. And so that's probably my mistake. I probably should have tried Watkins Glen, but I did not. So road courses, Daytona, career mode. I did not look at any customization. I did not go into any customization features. So I apologize about that. I didn't even look. I'm being completely honest. I did not enter championship season mode. I did not enter any of that. I literally just did quick race and settings and stuff like that. It's, I highly recommend, guys, purchasing this game. I think you guys will love it. I will be racing on PlayStation. So if you want to come join some multiplayer lobbies when the game releases, I will be on PlayStation. We'll be recording those videos together as a community. The PC version comes out November 11th. So we'll obviously be playing on that one as well, seeing what the differences are going to be. The only questions left really is wheel versus controller. What is that going to be like? I'm happy enough with the controller and the gamepad that I don't really feel like it's necessary for me to run the wheel. So that I'm just telling you guys right now, that will be me. My preference with console games is controller. I love how the controller feels. I love how customizable it is. The settings, you can make it more sensitive or less sensitive if you want. And the feel of the right rear, the feel of the right front, all that good stuff. I'm really happy with the game, guys. I really am. It's the core of it is really good, and I think that is all. Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's about it. That's everything I kind of wanted to touch on. Obviously, make your own decision, guys. But I told you when I play the game, I will tell you what I think about it. I couldn't really tell you much until I played it, and now that I have, it is. I am so excited for the future, man. Like, the fact that iRacing are going to improve on this as well it's very exciting times. And this is just the start. So I am absolutely pumped to see what this game is going to look like in 3 to 4 years. Like, what are they going to be able to build? Because they have all the foundations there. It's all set. It is definitely I would say, if I play career mode and I fully flesh out the game, try out the online, if my expectations are met now after playing it, this will be the best NASCAR console game since, I would say, Inside Line. Since then. Is it better than Inside Line? I haven't played it enough. I think the AI is definitely 100% better than Inside Line. So yeah, and we need to try more of the tracks. Again, I didn't try ×2 wear, ×3 wear, ×4 wear. I don't really know what the tire wear is like. I did short, quick races, not upping the tire wear. So I did not see AI pit strategy, like green flag runs. Did not run stages. All those things, guys, I did not do. I did not play. So those are things that we're going to have to learn and see how those are. But the foundation of this game is really good. Definitely the best NASCAR game in the last 10 years. 100%. This is definitely the best. I'm very happy with it. Shout out to everyone at iRacing for what they have done over the last few years. You can definitely tell the care and the love they have for this game. And it is, yeah, I think I think you guys are going to be very happy with it. So those are my honest thoughts. When we play the game, October 14th, October 11th, whenever it might be, make sure you subscribe. My first video, I told you guys, my first video of me playing the game will be Daytona. I will be at Daytona, so make sure you stick around for that, because that is what I will be doing. I'm very excited to see what the plate racing is going to look like. Will it be different across the different series? I have no idea. Still a lot of questions heading into this game that I'm very excited to see the answers to. Career mode obviously will be very, very exciting as well. And yeah, make sure you guys subscribe. Patreon members, thank you guys as always for the support. If you want to help the channel, guys, Patreon is in the link description down below, along with some other affiliate partners, Home Field Apparel as well, Moza Racing if you want to purchase any sim racing equipment for this game or for iRacing in the future. So go check those affiliate links in the description down below. Thank you guys as always for your support. Thank you for your support over the last 4 years doing YouTube full-time up until this year, because then I started working full-time for NASCAR. So YouTube is more part-time now, but 4 years, guys, without a new NASCAR game, and you guys supported me all the way through. And now to have what I believe is the start of a new era, and a beautiful journey, not for just you guys as NASCAR fans and video game fans and racing fans, but also for all the content creators that are going to benefit from this game as well. And I think the channel growth that you're going to see amongst not just myself, but all the other creators that you guys love to watch. I see a very healthy community being built and a lot of new fans, I think if you're young, like I'm 28 years old, guys. I'm not young anymore. If you are like still in school and you're maybe not into NASCAR that much, I got into NASCAR because of the video games, which were the Thunder games for me. And I think this era can have that same impact on kids ages 6 to 10, ages 6 to 12. When I was that age back then during the Thunder games and I became a NASCAR fan through the video games, I think that can be replicated starting with this game. I'm really happy with it. As you can tell, I'm really passionate about it, and I can't wait for you guys to play it, really. And I can't wait to have my own copy. I don't have a copy, guys. I just played it. I don't have a copy for my own. I can't wait for you guys to play it. I think you guys will be very happy. It's really good news. Be excited. Definitely be excited. I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.